Whitestown, Indiana for the Midwest region on the road to Williamsport, Pennsylvania, and the Little League Baseball World Series. It's the matchup of the state champions in Game 1 from Missouri and also from Nebraska. Webb City against South Sioux City, Nebraska. Region at a glance, 8 teams, which ties the most that we have in any other region in the country. It's a modified double elimination, which changes as we get down to the Final Four. His dad, Coach Chad Woody Woodmansey, is the first base coach. Cole Shoemake at third. That's a fair ball. Throw to first, and everybody's safe. Mac, the 11th time in the Midwest region for Webb City. 7th time in the last 8 tournaments, as that goes to the backstop and on to second base goes Max Woodmansey for Webb City. Toward second base will advance the runner. Hernandez over to Cam Kruger. In the meantime, Woodmansey advances to third with 1 out, so as good as a sacrifice bunt for George Hines. Out is 2-2 and a dangerous hitter here for Webb City. Strike 3 call. That's a big out for Mac Van Wyck of Nebraska. 2 outs. That one past the catcher. Runner trying to score. The plate. The plate is. Oh! Max Woodmansey beat the tag from Brody Barnett, and Webb City's on the board first. A leadoff single, an advance, and then this with a runner at third. No challenge, and so Joel Beverland will chip in. It's 2-2 pitch. Heading to center field, base hit. Second hit of the inning for Missouri. Joel Beverland is on with 2 outs in the first as Tommy Traveler tracks it down in center field. Comfort at the ballpark. Good change of pace. Inning over. 2 strikeouts for Mac Van Wyck. But Missouri, a run and 2 hits, and after half, it's 1-0. Webb City. Cock at first, Sean Phillip at second, Dwight Stevenson at third. To center field, base hit. So each team starts off the inning with a hit. And the fact he's a left-handed swinger gives him an advantage to first base on a bunt. Strike 3 called, though. He's out on 3 pitches, 1 out. For fielders to feast on pop flies. Big boost at the plate. That one past the catcher, and it rebounds all the way back to the pitcher. So Mac Van Wyck into second base with 1. Scoring opportunity for Nebraska, base hit left field. Runner will advance on station to station to third base. Couple of good hits already in the first for Nebraska, who has him in the corners with 1 out. Strike 3 call. 2 strikeouts in the first now for Max. Not out of trouble yet as dated off at 2 strikes. Strike 3 call. What a great first inning from Max Woodmansey. Despite giving up 2 hits, Tylan Tier. And a base hit to left field. Third in the game for Missouri, and this one all the way to the fence. In the second base, Davis standing up. For Texas. We're here at 8 a.m. Eastern time. Good bump by Clore, back to the pitcher. Over to first. But not good enough to sacrifice the runner. Davis has to stay at second base, 1 out. And Cole's son Creed would come next. Ball 4. 4 pitches. Tylan Tier aboard with 1 out. In Kansas, which is also in this tournament, and that one gets away, and both runners advance into scoring position. And a great opportunity for Missouri already with a 1-0 lead. Griffey Jr., not so much what a person does, it's what we do as a team. That one to the backstop, runner coming home. Second one in, over the throw, here comes another runner. 2 runs in on the same play. Wow. 3-0 Missouri. And it was 2 passed balls, by the way, that allowed Missouri to upset Daniel Boone. That one to the backstop, scoring Graham Davis, and then on the overthrow, Tylan Tier comes all the way around from second base to scores. Ask a Little League, but it's early. Toward Ian Hernandez, and out. 2 outs in the inning. Second walk of the inning. Said he wants to get to Williamsport and meet the pros. Towards short. Evan Tierney over the first, inning over. Tough defensive inning for Nebraska as Missouri takes advantage of 2 errors. Marshall third to first for Webb City. And that is toward the first baseman. No problem for Gavin Marshall. 1 out. The outfield is Jackson Moore, Tylan Tier, and Levi Smith with the kids at the gift shop early today as well. Besides arriving early, that's strike 3 call. Max Woodmansey has 4 strikeouts in the game, and a couple of them already are called third strikes. He will be cancer-free from acute lymphoblastic leukemia. Inning over, and what a quick inning it was for pitcher Max Woodmansey. Up. Webb City reached Williamsport in 2002, 2015. It's been to the regional final 6 times, winning 3 of those games and losing 3. Strike 3 call. Good start from Mac Van Wyck. Says he makes a mean mac and cheese. This one is cranked. Gone. '20th hit. A tournament play for Whizcrackers. 4-0 Missouri. Take a look at this swing again. Pretty. And over the right field fence, and it's 4-0 in favor of Webb City. Missouri now 4 runs, 4 hits. 4 runs, 5 hits. Top of the order has been solid so far for manager Cole Shoemake. Woodmansey went yard. Ball to strike with 1 out in the top of the 3rd. In front of the catcher, Brody Barnett retrieves, but George Hines on to second. To the third baseman, no chance for a play. Tough stop for Axton Davis. Now runners are at first and second. That'll go as a base hit. 3 balls, no strike, and a pitch away from loading the bases. So the big inning potentially continues for Missouri. Strikeout victim in the first at the plate. Toward first base. They're going to go home for the force. And everybody's safe. George Hines scores, and Missouri adds to its run total. That'll be an error, and everybody moves up. So the difficulty in the infield, even with everybody in the infield, Missouri looking for a knockout punch here. Towards short. The only play is at first base, and unfortunately, with everybody playing in close, Graham Davis able to beat the throw, another runner in, and a catcher down at home plate. That's Brody Barnett. And will have to come out. Base runner is Jackson Moore coming home, and there's Moore's slide, and just took him out. And then he landed on his left arm. The force out's going to come at home plate, but as the first baseman is watching the play, the throw over the first, because the decision is to go to first, allowed everybody to advance. Got into right field and dropping. Base hit will score another. 7-0 Missouri. Now in the overthrow, another runner coming home, and it is 8-0. Seemed to be a almost interference between the runner and the throw to home base. And in fact, that is going to be the call. There is interference. So watch the throw right here. And there is catcher and base runner getting, for the record, Joel Beverland scores. It was actually Levi Smith trying to score. That one in the first baseman, and the inning is finally over. Huge inning for Missouri, 4 runs on 5 hits and an error. Work to be done, trailing 7-0. So rolled to the pitcher, Max Van Winbitsy. Winbitsy to throw over the first, and down goes the hitter, Trey Langle, who is the backup catcher. They've already lost one catcher on a slide at home base, and he's shaking up a bit. They're trying to run it off. And Kansas. First strikeout of the inning and the 6th of the game for Max. 2 out. It was a very efficient inning for Woodmansey in the second. Got a chance to end this in the third on very few pitches as well. He is now retired 8 in a row. After 3, halfway through, and Missouri catchers have been arm's way so far in this one. To second base, Ian Hernandez has handled a few very nicely so far in this game. That's his 3rd assist, 1 out. Retiring Creed Schumann. Little leaguers you saw earlier had a professional dream. Towards short, Evan Tierney, 2 outs. And a good defensive innings for Nebraska here in the 4th. 2 up and 2 down. Key is trying to stay in the winner's bracket, play less games, play bigger games. How about that inning for pitcher Matt Van Wyk? Gets a strikeout, a couple of ground outs, 3 up and 3 down. Just on the team at the plate. 1 out and the Nebraska 4th. 8 strikeouts now for Max Woodmansey.
Number 1, Matt Van Wyk.
Matt Van Wyk to short, and he will reach on the error at shortstop. Joel Beverland, 1 out. Third base. George Hines moves from 3rd to left field. Sacrifice bunt save. Better than a sacrifice, goes as a hit. So Tommy Trammer with a base hit. Here's Sexton Davis. He's got home run power. That one away from the catcher. Mac Van Wyk on to 3rd and Tommy Trammer to 2nd. And we'll do it again. The wild pitch runner trying to score, and he will score. Goes as a walk for Axton Davis. On the 3rd, Tommy Trammer, home plate. Max Van Wyk with the first run of the game as Max scores off the slide to make it 7-1. Well done by Mac, who just beat the throw to home, and it's C. 2 outs. And he knew he should have held up on that one. And he's still alive, though, for to left field. Farewell. Scores 1. Thrown to the plate. Scores the 2nd. Davion Ortiz, 2-run double. Nebraska back in business. Good piece of hitting, going with a pitch right down the left field line. Got a close play at the plate on a fine throw from George Hines, the catcher Graham Davis. But Axton Davis slid home, and Nebraska has 3 in the inning. And that will bring out Webb City to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Joel Beverland to the plate. to right field, snagged by the first baseman. Nice play, Gavin Marshall, inning over. So the rally stops with 3, and with 2 innings left, has eaten away a bit of the deficit, a little bit of the deficit, but trails in the game 7-3. And the 5th inning begins with a short pop-up to Cam Kruger, 1 out. On a pop-out to first base, here's Max Woodmansey, who has singled and scored and homered. This time retired Ian Hernandez with his 4th assist of the game, 2 outs. Down the left field line, fair ball. Opposite field landing for George Hines. Heading into second base, standing up with a double. So George has 2 hits in the game and then has fallen down at second base and is in some pain. I'm going to stretch the wrong way or lean the wrong way. The ankle might have got twisted. Now on to third goes George Hines. Opposite field hitting to right field. And dropped. That'll score a run. 4th error of the game now for Nebraska as George Hines comes home at his 8-3. Runner advancing to third, and that went into the outfield. Runner will not be able to advance, though, as Jackson Moore unable to get his footing. Toward shortstop, Evan Tierney. A run in the inning on a hit and an error. Missouri's lead now expanded to 5. A comebacker. 1 out. Joe Beverlin goes out Brody Barnett. Already has thrown out 4 runners in this game. Pops one up to short left field. Everybody converging. And Jackson Moore, the biggest kid on the field, says, I'll take that. 2 outs. League that dethroned Kearney. 3 up and 3 down. Here comes off the pitcher, Joel Beverlin. Nicely done for the mound. And for the second time today, Levi Smith on base. Three balls, no strikes on Davis. Back-to-back walks to start the 6th inning against Evan Tierney. Goes as a strike, 1 ball and a strike. Back to the pitcher and off the pitcher. Is there going to be play anywhere? No. Tough break there for Nebraska. Went off the glove of Evan Tierney. Champions will battle here on ESPN+. Up the middle. Off the shortstop. No play anywhere. It's been that kind of day for Missouri with its seeing eye hits. And for Nebraska, oh so close on a number of plays. And unable to come through as Mac Van White gave it all he had. Unable to come up with it. That scores yet another run. And is now 9-3 off the infield hit by Tyler Tier. Except the 4th. Toward left field. Runner tagging. Here comes a bang-bang play at home. But off the overthrow, the runner will make it home. Graham Davis held up wisely. He would have been gunned down. But as the ball gets away at the plate. That one in left field will plate at least 1. They'll send another runner around. Here comes the throw to home plate. And he will be caught in a rundown. Everybody doing a good job of covering here, though, as a catcher was out right. And then off the overthrow, another run scores. Past the pitcher to shortstop. And off the throw, another run in. Taylor gets credit with an RBI because that would have scored Gavin Marshall easily anyway. Small little community that upset Pittsburgh to win the state finals 9-3. Towards short. Taylor Bearberry will score. Ryland Kruger gets credit with an RBI. 2 outs in the inning. Third day of rest. He can come back after 2 days of rest to pitch in this tournament. And he has a base hit to left field. He has 3 hits in the game. Opposite field and good one for Max with 21 hits now in district, state, and region. Man. George in the center field base hit. He's got 3 hits in the game. He's top of the lineup and now has 7 hits in its top 3 hitters. Everybody but Joel Beverland is batted in this inning. Moore to center field. End of the inning. Last at bats coming up for Nebraska. We get back to work here in Whitestown. Slow roller to the mound. In time. Good play by pitcher Gavin. In about 75 minutes. Davenport Southeast Little League against Riverton from Kansas. 2 outs. That's coming up. 1 o'clock. Strike 3 call. Runner going to try to advance to keep it over. And the game is over. And Missouri from start to finish commanding this one to win 14-3 and to move on in the winner's bracket to face the winner of Iowa and Kansas tomorrow afternoon. In the meantime, day off now for Nebraska. They'll regroup and come back on Sunday morning to face the loser of our second game. Missouri 14 runs, 14 hits and an error.